Cool, cool.
Alright guys, we're in. So I'm Jazz Carnage, and I've brought Proper and Cyber along with me to help get some frustration off of our chests, Hulk versus Doomsday. Even though I prefer Doomsday more, not gonna lie, the nerfing on both sides was extremely immense and annoying. You wanna say anything?
Every time I watch the video.
I'm not gonna lie, it's one of my favorite animated battles. It's just the research was.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Cyber, you have anything to add?
I'd like to address their first points that they really messed up on.
Okay, go for it.
One, their first wrongdoing was, they said Hulk may have the advantage in raw strength, at least his full potential, but they're suggesting that regular Hulk, Savage Hulk, is below Doomsday in strength, which that's completely wrong.
I agree.
By feats, Hulk, he has stated that his strength can conquer galaxies and people who can fight and take out suns and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he punched through a literal dimension.
Indeed,
let's not.
he did.
I believe there was also an instance where he punched through time. I don't know how, but he did. But
Yeah, they basically all Crew Attack did for a feat. I got a scan right here. They said, hold up, said his best points were the asteroid feat, where he destroyed an asteroid twice, uh, pulling tectonic plates back together, and creating earthquakes. So basically, they're saying he's only planet level.
yeah. But even in the fight, it didn't even depict that, so. Unfortunately.
Yeah, that's not right at all. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, and I mean, I don't recall there being an instance where Doomsday ever punched through a literal dimension. I mean, if there is, feel free to tell me, but I don't recall that.
He did damage the Phantom Zone, and if you consider where it's located on the God Sphere, that could be put at out reversal.
Which Doomsday specifically?
I don't have the exact panel on me, but I'll see if I can find it.
Okay,
Actually,
cool.
I have a scan. Actually, I have a scan of it. Actually, if you want it, I can post it.
Yeah, sure.
I think that would be.
Hold on.
Doomsday never holds back. He's a violent Goliath. Hulk, he's always trying to pull his punches because he doesn't want to go out and kill people and destroy everything. I think that should come as
everything around him.
Yeah, I think that should come off as common sense, especially in the Sentry fight. They both said they were holding back, but they completely disregarded that.
Also, yeah, I would like to point out in the Sentry fight, it was stated by Greg Pak, the writer himself, that everything would have gotten destroyed. And I don't know what he means by everything. Maybe that he meant the whole planet, or even Marvel Universe, like the universe itself. But I also have a scan of him stating that.
Man. I guess they didn't go by the author's
Sentry was
statement.
going full power.
Yeah.
Exactly. Zom, I mean, it was stated, though, it was only a fraction of his power. But even that, even if he used a fraction of his power, that would still at least be universal.
Wasn't Zom the guy Mamu and Eternity were afraid of? Correct my memory, but I'm not sure if that was him. Oh, it was?
Yeah, Zom is at least on that level.
Damn. Well, that says a lot. When you consider...
Even the Living Tribunal had to interfere.
Yeah, he had to tell Doctor Strange to just quit fighting him. So yeah, that's a pretty impressive feat.
During World War Hulk, he casually messed up Hercules' face in only 3 hits while holding back.
Yeah, while holding back. And I believe, I'm not sure which iteration.
It was stated that Hercules could have had his skull cracked in a few more punches.
Yeah. I'm not sure if it was Worldbreaker or not, but I do recall fighting like, I'm not sure if it was She-Hulk, but and they were just exchanging blows, and that was enough to destroy the planet they were fighting on. So and that wasn't even at their fault either.
It wasn't even a blow. It was just they jumped up in the air and clashed with one another.
Yeah.
And that planet blew up, killing millions of mindless ones who in the past have taken shots from Thor and classic Doctor Strange, and they have star level durability. They can mine on neutron stars and like go inside neutron stars, and they all were incinerated.
In just one swift blow.
Yeah.
And wasn't that in the Dark Dimension?
Yes, the Dark Dimension.
Yeah, Dormammu's place.
So, considering how that universe works, or that dimension works, that explosion would actually be much more impressive than even star level.
Yeah.
Oh yes, much more. Also, he didn't do it just one time. There was a magic well that wished everything back after they destroyed it, and Hulk did it for 4 days straight without stopping.
But he's a human, remember. He has limited anger, limited rage, therefore limited power. Right, Screw Attack?
Yeah, thank you, Screw Attack. You're 100% wrong on that. I would like to cringe every time I hear that.
I'm not sure, but do you think that idea actually stemmed from them watching the Imaginary Access video on the Hulk, where Tyler kind of concluded the same thing, perhaps?
I think so. I've seen that video, and I think that could be the reason.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
In the Imaginary Access, his videos aren't bad, but he's more like theorizing. They shouldn't take what he says as fact.
Right.
They should probably look more towards the author's.
Darkseid also has another. No, sorry, not Darkseid. Doomsday, excuse me. Doomsday also has another very impressive feat, and this is kind of Jurgen's fault for trying to say that it wasn't an avatar. So in Hunter Prey, Doomsday nearly killed True Darkseid, according to Dan Jurgens. So that's extremely impressive.
He also stated, Jurgens also stated Superman was around the same power level as Darkseid, too, so.
Yeah, they are relative.
Yeah.
I mean, with a boom tube amp, Superman would be closer.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, not to downplay Doomsday or anything, but when he was killed during Hunter Prey, I believe it was, I could be wrong on this, it said it was 1/3 planet busting that took him out, initially.
Wait, do you mean the million nukes blast, or are you talking about something different?
No, it was something different. I think I can find the scan.
Didn't
But
Superman...
even then, I mean, if you just even discount that, Hunter Prey, I mean, he made everyone look fodder.
Yeah, that's true. I can't remember which iteration of Doomsday it was, because it's been a while since I've looked at his comics, but wasn't there one point where Superman just teleported him to, like, the end, where, like, nothing existed?
Yeah, he had to.
Yeah.
He had to bring him to the end of time.
Yeah. And then I think there was also a point where he where Doomsday tanked a supernova as well. So Doomsday's incredibly durable.
Yeah. Supernovas are something the Hulk can take as well.
You know, limited anger, limited power, limited durability.
Can we calc Hulk breaking Onslaught's armor?
I mean, okay, well, Thor's biggest attacks did no damage, like 0 damage, and Thor has been shown to hurt Galactus, hurt Exetar, Celestial. His strongest blows can destroy planets. What do you have anything else to add on that?
His hammer could travel in.
No, you're right. Him exchanging blows with Thanos or Gore as well. Very impressive feat for Hulk, and I think that was Savage.
Yeah, it was. It was actually Professor Hulk, but Jean Grey turned off his mind, and then he turned into like an angry Savage Hulk. People like to construe that it was Mindless Hulk, but no, because Mindless Hulk doesn't talk. That was angry Savage Hulk. He was talking the whole time. So.
Yeah, and really, it was only. It was really only Hulk and Doomsday, not Doomsday, excuse me, Doctor Doom, who were truly able to damage Onslaught. Everyone was just playing with him because they couldn't do a whole lot to him. But it was really Hulk who was dealing the big guns.
Well,
right. Anyways, I'd like to add that what's so crazy is Hulk's punch. It was so powerful it negated Hacked. His Hack's power, it was gone.
Yep. Take into account
like
this.
His punches in general can negate a lot of Hacks.
Yeah.
I also think that a massive sin from that death battle was claiming that Marvel rarely has FTL feats.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
Oh god, that is awful. But okay. Let me debunk this point. Spider-Man and Captain America consistently dodge lasers consistently, so that actually is faster than light. Hulk fought like Silver Surfer and Thor, who shown immeasurable speed feat, which I'll post them later. So faster than light, barely faster than light Hulk is bullshit. So yeah.
They didn't even think he was faster than light.
Like Thor. Oh, sorry.
Oh, also, I'd like to point out that they stated Doomsday is on the same level as Zeus, or above.
Yeah, they did say that as well.
And hold on, what do they scale like Doomsday? Like, what is the AP?
They didn't really give anything solid for his AP.
They just said that for his durability, like he can take planet-busting attacks.
Compare Doomsday to Sentry and to Marvel Zeus. They also claimed that Doomsday was completely invulnerable to physical force, and while that's not exactly correct, different versions have gained massive resistance to physical blows or almost complete invulnerability, but if he's attacked physically by a character that's well above him, I'm pretty sure that his resistance is not going to completely negate that.
Yeah.
Right. Even if you take into the account the Onslaught incident from Hulk, World Breaker is still above that in terms of statements and actual showings.
And since they used New 52 scans, I'm going to point out Superman killed him in New 52 in the Superman Doom story, if I remember right, using physical force.
Yeah.
Didn't he rip him in half?
Yes.
Something that Sentry loves to do a lot.
Speaking of New 52, actually, the writer Greg Pak, who wrote Superman Doomed or Doomsday Superman, or where Superman turned into Doomsday.
Oh yeah, I remember
He
that.
also, he said Hulk would still be able to defeat that version of Superman Doomsday, and I have the quote. I can post it. So I mean, that's telling you.
What did they use to calc Hulk's running speed? Because I know they had.
They only had him. They only had him at 600 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Was that from a Marvel guide or just massive lowballing?
Probably both.
Yeah. And I mean, they did have some feats where, you know, he jumps across, like, mountains and stuff, but that was about it.
Alright, I'm getting that quote. I'll post it. Alright. Alright, I posted it.
For the purpose of this video, where would you put a consistent Hulk up to the events of World War Hulk, excluding Worldbreaker?
Well, I mean, yeah, his high-end showings, well, he's the Onslaught incident, which I don't know where that would put him. Where would you say would put him?
Potentially, at least, lowballing. Potentially multiversal, considering Onslaught's feats and scaling.
That's fair. And then he has the another showing of destroying the universe versus Nightcrawler. Destroy the Dream Dimension, which has been stated. I have a scan of that as well, which has been stated to be infinite. But once you take into account World War Hulk and then what he went through, and then all the way up to Heart of the Monster, he's I don't know. I'd say he's above Multiversal. Easily, actually. Yeah, Doomsday ends faster. I mean, no one's gonna dispute that.
Here's something that could be approached. Can we come to a decision on who has better regeneration?
Based on showings, based on showings and feats, I prefer. From what I've seen, is Hulk. I mean, he completely regenerated from being completely turned into ash.
He was vaporized.
Yeah, Doomsday. No, I think Doomsday doesn't regenerate. He adapts.
Yeah.
So, but that's.
Doomsday's whole thing is basically evolution.
Yeah, he just adapts. Like if you kill him with something, he looks. So yeah, and we're not gonna use that because that's like, and he has to die. So, and we're not doing no rematch. So,
Yeah.
Just one, but.
Yeah, first time death, he's done. He's not gonna wait like however long it takes Doomsday to resurrect.
Yeah, I highly doubt it.
Doomsday's resurrection timing is kind of inconsistent.
It is.
Yeah. Okay. So they say like Hulk is barely faster than light, but Hulk is immeasurable speed. I don't know what the fuck they got that.
Yeah, you can throw immeasurable in there, scaling from Silver Surfer and Thor.
Yeah, like people say he's massively faster than light because they don't know about the new meta speed, but that's okay. But at least say massively faster than light, but they say like barely, so that's off.
I don't even recall them bringing up a time where he's fought Silver Surfer.
Yeah, like he fought Gladiator and most others who fought Silver Surfer. He beat the crap out of Gladiator.
Yeah.
Yeah. While he was weaker, the instance came after the Onslaught saga where Banner was dying and Hulk was dying at the same time, so his power was reduced, and he still beat the shit out of him.
Yeah. So we don't have nothing on Doomsday because they barely say nothing. They just say he's like at best above faster than light. At least that's what they say. They never put a cap, so I don't.
To be honest, they spent more time on their origins than anything else.
So
While massively like lowballing both.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah. So yeah, Doomsday is he's above like faster than light already. So that's
Easy. Yeah, easily.
like you could scale into like high immeasurable to irrelevant speed because he scales to the Justice League who could keep up with the Flash. So,
Definitely, not just scaling off Flash, but also being able to move in the Phantom Zone for that feat of destruction.
Oh yeah, I saw that scan. It was like he punched for.
Yeah, I posted it.
So yeah.
Depending on, like, say you want to put base versus base, that could probably go either way, or end up in a stalemate forever.
Yeah.
Doomsday scales to Superman and Flash and most others who are at least like multi-solar system to like possibly maybe like galaxy.
Yeah.
But they're most likely like possibly universal because they do have some good universal.
Yeah, and then Hulk scales to Thor, Silver Surfer, Gladiator.
Yeah, he scales to Gladiator, and if you want to wank him off, like you could say he's beyond their level with composite, like he does take.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that.
Yeah, that's some fucking.
No, dude,
No.
that's like a major stomp on every version of Doomsday besides composite or maybe possibly HP. I don't know.
So yeah. So right. So
Throw sunlight on him. Yeah.
yeah. So yeah. Doomsday scales like people say Doomsday scales above Martian Manhunter, who like fought the Justice League. That's I don't know about that, but I did show the feat that he did body John Martian Man.
Yeah,
He
got
also
that
he adapted and breathed fire.
Yeah, he did.
And now he could breathe fire or just shoot beam. So yeah.
Yeah.
And if you want, yeah, he did body Darkseid in the Apocalypse. So, yeah, you could argue he's like universal somehow because he scales to the Phantom Zone. You could scale into true like Darkseid went in the Apocalypse, like he bodied it. So yeah.
Yeah, Doomsday's
But
crazy.
we're not gonna use that because that's not. It's like that's a stuff. So Hulk does have regeneration. He gets angrier the stronger he gets. Obviously, you know. Doomsday does have adaptation. He has abilities like laser. I think he could shoot fire, but he's just most likely hand to hand, like bro.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he could adapt. I think that's.
Well, in like in terms of like hacks regeneration and stuff, like characters like what's his name? He fought Galactus. It was high evolutionary. He used what was it? Molecule rearrangement and other types of like hacks powers to like turn him into like candy or whatever, and he couldn't. there's also an instance of the In-Betweener. Anyone know who that is?
Yeah, not that familiar with him.
Cool. Yeah, he so in one instance he captured Doctor Strange and Scott, and he easily restrained them, putting his power so they couldn't move. So he also restrained Savage Hulk, but the In-Betweener stated that he used up almost all of his energy trying just to hold Savage Hulk.
I forgot which spell it was, but didn't Doctor Strange like use the Crimson Bands or something of Cyttorak to like restrain the Hulk, but he just broke out of them with bare strength alone?
Yeah, he's done that on like at least twice.
Yeah.
Right. Actually, in one instance, I don't know if it's canon. It's Marvel Adventures. Juggernaut got restrained by the bands of Cyttorak at one point. Hulk came getting his ass kicked, thrown down a mountain by Juggernaut. Got back up, jumped up there, and he punched the bands of Cyttorak, destroying it completely.
Well, damn.
Then he decided to throw Juggernaut into a mountain.
They even include like Doomsday strength at all. They just like say shit.
Yeah, they didn't include. Yeah, no scaling, no how hard they hit.
It was just a weird video.
It was. Like, they were just talking about how they were just destroying buildings and stuff. That was really just about it. That and their fights with, like, other mainstream characters. It was really only fighting Superman and...
Yeah.
Yeah,
it was just a weird matchup. And I think the fight was kind of good.
Yeah, I like the animated fight and stuff, but, like... Yeah, that was really had going for it, in my opinion. Like, they really ignored a lot of feats, especially for strength.
Yeah, they like kind of downplay the shit. Like they were very dumb.
Yeah, they made
like,
World Breaker like sea level.
Yeah.
They limit his rage for some reason because of science and human stuff. He's not a human. Hulk is a creature.
Okay, let's get this straight. If he was a real human, he would have died via gamma radiation poisoning. He wouldn't have gotten any superpowers if he was a real human.
If Hulk wasn't human, he would not even breathe in space. He would not fight.
Exactly. They're appealing to reality.
Yeah, they also got his healing factor really wrong. Like Doomsday killing him via what was it?
They say that you could beat down.
I laugh at that because during World War Hulk, this person used poison on him to counteract his healing factor. So the more he used his healing factor, the more it would take it away, and he overpowered it.
That alone should show you how strong his regeneration is.
Yeah.
A whole reality was thrown at him, and all of his bones and stuff were complete. I mean, all of his skin and tissue organs all gone, and he healed within a few seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was just they got Doomsday. I don't even know what they even got for Doomsday. Like they just say Doomsday wins because he could just slow down his healing factor and some stupid shit.
Yeah, because he can't die via physical attacks.
You can't slow down the Hulk's healing factor. I don't know what the fuck. He's not Zeus. He doesn't slow down your molecule. What the fuck you talking about? You can't beat down Hulk's healing factor. That's wrong.
Yeah, unless you're like Zeus, who has magical abilities to do so.
Yeah, who can mess with your molecules and shit. Yeah.
I don't recall Doomsday taking any lessons from Doctor Fate.
The way the ending was massively wrong.
The ending was like,
yeah.
I love Doomsday. I love Doomsday and I love Hulk, but they downplayed the shit out of both of them. I don't even know what the fuck they got for Doomsday.
Yeah, they nerfed him so
That's
hard.
the problem.
Like, there's like, Hulk cannot even die with getting his head decapitated.
Yeah, like, it was just so wrong. Like, poison would not affect Hulk. Like,
Hulk is poison immune.
Yeah.
Oh no, Batman with prep time. Well,
oh, Batman with prep time. We know he bodies, right? He could body both of these Goliaths.
Could he heal from it? Because he has a healing factor. It would damage him a lot. But what do you just heal?
I don't know.
I mean, Wolverine's like adamantium claws. Copper told me before this, they couldn't cut his head off. But even assuming that they can, like, what's to stop him from regenerating from even that? So.
Yeah. So this is not the worst death battle. Definitely not. This is not. But the Hulk shit was the.
It was probably the worst lowballing I've seen Screw Attack do.
Yeah.
I mean,
they do a lot of downplays in their old videos. That's the old videos, so I don't expect.
Yeah.
At this point, because that's their old videos. So yeah, this is the same problem with Death Battle. They don't know about the new speed meta, but it was not out. The new speed was not out yet, so I won't. But it was not even out yet, and it was not even noted until like a long.
When that battle came out, was in was it 2 years ago? It happened, or 3 years ago? 3 years ago.
Yeah, the new meta didn't even came like since like 2018 or 2000.
Dude, I was in class, and as soon as I saw the ending, dude, I freaked out. I was mad, yelling. People were looking at me.
Worldbreaker Hulk wasn't even breaking worlds when he transformed.
Bruh.
City level, man.
Yeah. So, basically, I think they're kind of getting better a little bit. Like they're not getting like extremely better. They're just getting a little bit better. But like,
Yeah.
the problem is they don't know about the new meta, so that's the problem I got.
Yeah, that and they think they're always right. I remember that there was this one podcast where they're like, "Oh, you can disagree with us all you want, but we're always right. We know what we're talking about. We're the experts." I was like, "Okay."
Oh yeah, remember Rouge versus Wonder Woman, and they say Rouge win because Rouge can steal her powers.
Yeah.
Rogue.
Yeah. That was like their second episode.
Basically, Wonder Woman should have blitzed the fuck out of her. She will not even touch her. Even if you steal all of her powers, basically she's gonna have superhuman strength and she's gonna have martial arts and shit.
I love both, but I mean, I don't even know why that was a battle.
Yo, Wonder Woman should have blitzed, cut her head off, and threw it to the moon. The end.
Like, what the fuck? Why the fuck you bringing Rouge, the X-Man, versus Wonder Woman?
So let me get
they
these.
Say Rouge could win because the only argument they had was stealing powers. That's the only argument.
Yeah, that was literally all there was to it. So in their eyes,
argument, You can't argue with just the stealing power. If you don't argue with the stealing power, you're fucked.
That's like a 4-year-old argument, like in class. You're like, oh, Superman wins versus say another superpowered character because he has powers.
Well, that's like Rouge. That's like saying like Rouge could be anybody because she could just steal their power.
I think they actually believe that. I wouldn't be surprised if they actually believe that.
Beyonder loses because Rogue stole powers.
Did you just call Rogue Rouge?
Rogue Rouge. Ooh. Yeah. So
What is wrong? Jesus.
I want to fuck their shit up.
Oh.
I'm brutal. Like animation rewind. Yeah, they used that fucking.
What the?
But like the animation rewind with Slender Man, like why did he mention that bullet bullshit? That bullet bullshit. What the fuck was that, bro? That was a fucking meme. Like, what the fuck? Why are you taking that serious?
Why do people think Jeff could be Joker?
Who the fuck is Jeff? Oh, Jeff the Killer? That fucking. No.
That rip-off Joker cosplay.
What the fuck Jeff the Killer is gonna do with Joker? He has fifth dimensional power. EG. Joker, yes he does, but Joker just allows it because he wants him to kill him.
That's literally his whole goal.
Like he wants to break the bat, literally, but not literally. Just break him mentally. That's why.